Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Pimentel and for now my channel is kind of all over the place and it's pretty much about being a flight attendant and life that goes with it, although I am not flying right now, I'm furloughed. But so it's pretty much about a furloughed flight attendant life, really not sure what to do with their life at the moment. So gonna just put out some content about being a flight attendant, life as a flight attendant, and so on. There are many things that you don't know until you start flying, so this video is gonna be a little bit of a breakdown of all the things that you don't know are gonna happen to you until you start flying. So one of the first things that you are gonna find out very soon that no one told you is that you're probably going to lose everything. That's right, everything. Like your makeup, your phone, your clothes, your shoes, and random accessories like chargers, headphones. You're probably gonna lose them. You're gonna leave them on the airplane, you're gonna leave them in the hotel, you're gonna leave them in different cities, and you're probably gonna end up losing your dignity after all those other things are gone. Part of me is kidding on the whole dignity thing, and the other part of me is like, no. That's what happens. That's really what happens. So, sun went down, I had to take a phone call, and now it's dark as shit outside, and I have to use my little strobe light thingy, and so far I actually kind of like it, but the lighting before was way better, so part of me wants to keep that part of the video, just so y'all know how nice the lighting really was before. So I might just keep that part in the video, and if I do, you're gonna see this. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second thing they don't tell you when you start being a flight attendant. So number 2 is that you are going to be so exhausted after 3 legs. 1 leg, you should be fine. 2 legs, you should be fine. But 3 legs in one day is quite a lot. Now, if you are doing always 1 flight a day, then yeah, 3 legs is gonna seem like a shit ton to you. But for the normal person, I think that even 3 legs, whether they're long or short, it's that altitude change that really affects you. And I think 3 is that magic number of like, I'm tired. So I don't know how regional flight attendants or even regional pilots do it and they fly like 6 or 5 legs a day. I'm just like, that is so not good. So the third thing that they don't tell you when you start being a flight attendant is that you, my friend, will probably pick up some type of drinking habit, whether it's drinking on layovers, drinking on the weekends, drinking on weekdays, always going to happy hour, always finding something to do with someone that involves a beverage. There's a good chance that you're going to be doing this more often than before because like this job means you have the weekend every single day. Every day is the weekend, happy hour is every day, every hour, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, whatever, okay? Wine Wednesday, Tequila Tuesday, Thirsty Thursday, Margarita Monday, like it's everywhere and you're gonna find an excuse to have a drink. You will, trust me, and probably your crew will as well. Okay, number 4 is that you're definitely gonna be feeling a lot more alone. Now, maybe this is just me because I'm a very big people person. I'm extremely extroverted and I just like to be around others. But I feel like when you're in your hotel and you really have no one to be with, whether it's a phone call or a FaceTime, that, yeah, it feels kind of lonely. And part of the reason it feels kind of lonely is because you really don't have any other option. So it's like if you're home in your normal environment, you can be like, hey, I'm just gonna go to my mom's house, or I'm just gonna go to a friend's house, or I'm just gonna go do this, or I'm just gonna leave. Whereas like on layover, sometimes you can't leave. Sometimes you don't know anyone. And sometimes going out by yourself will make you feel even more alone. And that might be the cause of feeling alone in the first place, is just doing things by yourself. Not to say that doing things by yourself is bad or will make you feel alone. I think sometimes people value the company of other people, and when they don't have it is when they start to feel alone. The 5th thing that they don't tell you about being a flight attendant is that you will most likely always be working the holidays, whether that's St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, 4th of July, Christmas. Oh, well, you'll definitely be working Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's. Those are like given, you're gonna be working them. But they don't really tell you that because they don't want to be like, oh, you always have to work the holidays. But yeah, definitely working as a flight attendant, you're going to be working the holidays almost every year until you build up like a good amount of seniority. And even then, sometimes like it's hard to hold those big holidays off to be with your family, which can lead into feeling by yourself because nothing is worse than having a 37-hour layover in Baltimore on Thanksgiving where you know no one. and no one wants to do anything with you. Another thing they don't tell you is that, of course, when you are on reserve, that means you're on call, which they do tell you that, but they don't really tell you how many times you're gonna be sitting airport standby. Now, they do tell you that you have to sit it, but they say that you should be sitting it about 3 times, twice. Some months I have sat airport standby 4 to 5 times. And that is the boringest part of the job, because you basically go to the airport and have a shift from, let's say, 8 to maybe 2 p.m. So roughly around 6 hours of sitting and waiting around to see if you're gonna be getting called. Now, of course, you can do other things in that time that you want, that suit your goals, but sometimes you're just kind of on edge because you don't know if you're gonna get called, and then when you do get called, you have to go. And sometimes you'll get a 4 a.m. standby, and you are so tired, you get there and they call you to LA and you're New York based, and you're like, I am not mentally prepared for this 5, almost 6 hour flight that I'm about to do. But you have to go because you got called and you are worth it. Okay, so another thing they don't tell you, well, when you're on reserve and you make plans, your plans will not happen. You will get called when you make plans. When you don't make plans, you won't get called. Nope. Bored all day, bored of the house, in the house bored. Yeah, not getting called, checking your phone, checking the reserve list, checking all this stuff, and guess what? Not a single call. You see all these really cool trips open because you can see on reserve, like if a really cool trip to like London or LA or somewhere fun is open, and they are, but you're not getting called for them. Nope, not you, because you didn't make any plans. But when you do make plans and you're getting ready and you're about to go out and meet up with some friends, your phone will start ringing, and guess who it is? Crew scheduling. Yep, ready to call you up for either a 3-hour call out or a 2-hour call out or a really, really early sign in, meaning that you probably shouldn't be going out with your friends at this time. Happens way too often. Number 9, what they don't tell you is that a lot of people are going to try and make you feel guilty about being a flight attendant. I mean, I have spoken to a lot of other flight attendants, and I would say that I have heard the same feedback from them as I can say for myself. And a lot of people just try to make, or at least have tried to make me feel guilty for traveling all the time, or for living a lifestyle that was kind of on the whim or up in the air. And they make it seem as though my job isn't really a job, or that I should be doing something else. And maybe I could be doing something else if I wanted to, but I would never tell somebody else what they should be doing with their life. Which leads me into the next thing that people will try and do, and what you aren't told when you first get hired is that a lot of people will be a bit demeaning towards flight attendants and make it seem like we're just your waitresses, or we're just there to serve you a Diet Coke in the air, when really we're there for a lot more. We're there for your safety. We're there for, in case we have to evacuate a plane. We're there for any emergency, really. And when things happen, people look to us for like where to go, for direction. So it's pretty annoying whenever someone is like really rude to you on the flight, or treats you as if you're there to just completely take care of them for all their needs, or you're just there to provide a service for them. When, yeah, you're there to provide service, but that's not the only reason you're there. And lastly, with all that being said, they don't tell you that you are probably gonna end up going crazy every now and then due to the things I have just mentioned. But it's kind of a good crazy, kind of a bad crazy. I don't know. I think that you can really find out like who you are with this job, really take advantage of it. But these are definitely the things that they don't tell you when you apply or when you get hired. And some of them are pretty funny, in my opinion, and some of them kind of suck. But overall, I think the job is amazing. I think that this lifestyle is the best. This is the best job in the world, and I still miss it as of right now. I am missing it like crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am excited to make more videos. I wish I could do day in the lives, but like I said, I'm furloughed, so I'm not working right now, so I can't. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments below if you're interested in knowing anything else about flight attendants, or maybe something fitness related, or I don't know. Let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.